everyone, and welcome back to Red Carpet Curls right here on YouTube. My name is Queen Adrienne Monroe. I am the founder and educator for the entire Red Carpet Curls platform. So today's video is one I'm really excited about. It's a tip that is so helpful. It's been fantastic for helping me not only clarify my hair, but just continue to have that amazing hair growth that I love so much. So today I am going to show you guys how I like to do a Bentonite Clay Mask for my hair. As you can see, my curls are popping now that I had this treatment. They're so fluffy, so soft, very light. Look at that curl definition. It's unmatched. So I'm going to show you how I like to make the mask, just because I know the Bentonite Clay Mask is normally done with apple cider vinegar. And for most people, this can be a really drying treatment. It can feel very gross and everything. So I never do this treatment with just these two. I'm going to show you right now the special ingredients I will be using. 3 special ones in particular. I love to use raw honey. Raw honey is different from the regular honey we use in our everyday, just because it has enzymes that are alive and a lot of different nutrients that are otherwise taken out from regular honey in their normal processing. So this is the type of honey that I love to use. Honey, when you use it by itself, is not good just because it's really sticky and everything. But when you mix it into the bentonite clay and the apple cider vinegar, it helps to give a nice slip to the mixture. It helps to give it that nice yogurt kind of consistency, which helps to spread it through your hair much easier. And as we all know, honey is a natural humectant. So that means it's going to reach into the atmosphere, try to grab moisture and bring it back into your hair to keep your hair moisturized for longer periods of time. I also am going to be using Bragg's liquid amino acids, and I will tell you why in a minute, because I'm just going to enjoy the fact that you looked and said, "You want me to use soy sauce in my hair?" Yes, I do. The last thing I will be using in this mask is my all-time favorite oil blend. I use it for my skin and my hair, which is why I look at not a stitch of makeup on me and I look good. All right, good. So the oil that I'll be using today is That's That Magic, and you all know it's my favorite oil. I am the That's That Magic ambassador just because I love it so much. I use it every single day. I've gone through countless bottles. So we are going to use it for more slip and more shine in our hair, and it's going to make for a fantastic mask. So I use this mask every season change, so every 3 to 4 months, and you're going to see why, because hello, these results are no joke. So let's get into how I prepare the mask, how I put it on, and of course how I got to these bomb results. All right, so let's get to it.
If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Engagement is important for content creators and educators like me to make it possible for other struggling queens and even small CGM companies to find us. Social media is meant to be an interactive place. Engagement is key to making our sisterhood a stronger and more fruitful one. Don't forget to follow Red Carpet Curls on our other social media platforms, such as our amazing Facebook group community, which at the time of this recording is growing quickly with over 13,000 members. Please make sure you're also subscribed to our official website, redcarpetcurls.com, for the science-based articles to accompany these videos. Past article topics include porosity, humectants, and even how to read ingredient labels like a pro. Remember, a requirement of RCC giveaways is to be subscribed to all of our platforms, so just get a head start now by clicking subscribe. Now, let's continue with today's video. Okay, so now we're officially ready to start our mask. You see, I have all my utensils, and the first ingredient is obviously going to be bentonite clay. Duh. So bentonite clay is one of my favorite clarifying ingredients just because this clay is very absorbent. It's going to absorb all the excess sebum, product buildup, and anything in your hair that would cause dandruff and any other scalp issues. So you're really going to get that deep clean. Apple cider vinegar is also another clarifying ingredient that could cut through any kind of buildup, including silicone buildup. The most important thing I want you to remember about this is that you should always be using organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. The mother is what contains all the natural minerals and other benefits of the apple cider vinegar. We need to have that. Now, liquid amino acids is essentially a protein building block. It's much smaller proteins that are much more gentle and able to penetrate the hair at deeper levels. So you can see these are all the different amino acids present in that product, and many of them are amino acids that we cannot produce by ourselves, our own bodies. So if we supplement it to our hair is only going to flourish. Now, raw honey is one of those ingredients that I love because it's a humectant, meaning it adds moisture into your hair to keep it moisturized for longer periods of time. But I like to use raw honey just because, as you can see, it has alive enzymes and other vitamins and minerals that are removed from regular honey that we use in our kitchen every day. You want to look for raw honey or manuka honey for added moisture. Now, when it comes to oils, it's the same thing. It's just for more moisture, more softness, and of course, I don't use any other oil than That Magic because it's my all-time favorite oil. All natural oils can be used for so many different things. As you can see, just some of the oils in the actual mix. It's just phenomenal. It smells like a tropical paradise. You really can't go wrong. And especially with the apple cider vinegar smell that I can't stand, I need a nice little perfume for this little mask. So, like I said, the first ingredient is going to be the bentonite clay. You can absolutely follow recipes you find online, but I just personally like to freehand, meaning that I don't measure how much of the actual clay I will be using. And it's only because I've been doing this mask for over 2 years, so you kind of get accustomed to what works for your hair and what doesn't. Like I said, if this is the first time doing your mask, you can definitely do measuring for it. I just do not need it. Apple cider vinegar is going to be the same thing. Essentially, the ACV is to make a nice little paste. You should be looking for a yogurt consistency. You can see it's going to bubble up and everything like that, all that goodness. Now we're going to add in the liquid amino acids. As I said, this is going to be a nice little boost of both moisture and gentle protein. This is the only ingredient that I do measure out simply because I do not want to put too much moisture or protein into my hair. But like I said, it's a very gentle protein. So if you are protein sensitive, you don't got to worry. Raw honey, as I said, is a humectant, which means it's going to pull moisture from your environment and bring it into your hair to keep your hair moisturized for longer periods of time. I do measure out the honey just because I don't want it to be too thick if I just freehand it. So I normally use about 1 tablespoon of raw honey. I never have an issue with it evaporating into the mixture. At 1 tablespoon, it always mixes in quite nicely, giving it a nice slip and extra moisture that otherwise wouldn't be there. That Magic is for the same purpose. I freehand it. I only put 3 or 4 pumps into it and I start to mix. As I said, since I'm freehanding, you can absolutely go back. If it's not the right consistency, you can go back and add more of the bentonite clay or more of the honey or even the oils from the That Magic or whatever oils you're using at the time. So as you can see, I'm mixing and it just was not the consistency I wanted. I wanted a yogurt consistency. So that means I'm going to add more bentonite clay until I find that yogurt consistency. The thinner consistencies are better to use for a bentonite clay rinse as opposed to a mask. It's going to be less messy if you have that thicker yogurt consistency. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's get into how I like to apply my mask. So it may look like we are ready to start this mask, but the first thing I always do is detangle my hair and add more hydration with my Q-Redo hair steamer. I just find it's much easier to rake the product into your hair if you don't have any tangles. After I use the Q-Redo to detangle my hair, I like to add water from a spray bottle into my hair. You can absolutely put the mask to dry hair, but I find since the clarifying treatment is so strong and so drying, it's often too difficult and too stiff to work it into your hair without any water present. So I just like to saturate my hair as best as I can with water. And now I am fully ready to apply my mask. So there's nothing special I do when applying my mask. I literally just put it in my hands, massage it together, and start to rake in carefully. Now you see I'm raking in the bottom of the hair. It's only because that's where most of my product buildup tends to lay since I have very fine hair. But really focus the mask on your scalp. You see how I'm massaging it in? I do that for a reason. Massaging the scalp helps to increase the blood flow to your scalp, which increases the hair growth. But not only that, by working it into the scalp, you're really ensuring the full clarifying benefit from this treatment. And you also get rid of any dead skin cells and stuff like that that lays on the scalp. So once you feel like you've adequately covered your hair and your scalp in the Bentonite Clay Mask, just try to go back to areas you feel like you didn't saturate enough, or you can even use the rest of the mask on your skin because the ingredients will give the same benefits to your skin as it did the hair. Once you're done with this, just simply leave on for 20 minutes, but do not let the mask dry on your hair because it will be harder to remove from your hair. So this is what your hair should look like once you have the mask in it. Remember, this is a very powerful clarifying treatment, okay? Your hair is going to feel very stiff and dry and rough like straw, but I promise you it will not stay that way. Once 20 minutes has passed, immediately go to your shower and rinse all of this out, okay? Then you go ahead and deep condition. Deep conditioning is where you're going to see the major difference in your curl definition. Deep conditioning will bring life back into your hair and into your curls, and you will see how much this treatment has improved your curl definition. Now, if you want an extra boost of moisture and very gentle protein to help keep the balance in your hair, you can go ahead and add 1 to 2 teaspoons of Bragg's liquid amino acids into your deep conditioner. If you have color treated hair, it will help keep it radiant and soft, and you will have beautiful bouncy curls at the end of it. So you can see I'm ready to shampoo and condition. Let's see my results.
Well, that's it, guys. Yes, that is it. That is how I make my bentonite clay mask. You can also apply this to your face. Remember, if you have any left over, I unfortunately did not today have any left over. And don't worry about the ingredients because like I said, whatever they do to the hair, they're going to do to the skin. So honey is going to give you more moisture. It's going to give you a beautiful radiant glow. The oils are going to work to moisturize your skin. And not only that, they do have many other benefits. Many oils here are able to help control acne. Like you can see, mine is improving greatly and help even out your skin tone and give you a nice glow. Amino acids help to repair the skin tone and all the acne marks over the years because amino acids are much smaller and able to penetrate into the hair much more quickly than most other ingredients that we use. So that's it. Now you know how I got these bomb wash day curls and why I am so happy. And let me know in the comments below, was this helpful? Have you ever added any of these extra ingredients into your mask? Have you ever even heard of adding these extra ingredients into your masks? I know a lot of you've never heard of the liquid amino acids. So let's have those discussions. Like I said, engagement is super important, you guys. So please make sure you like this video, comment below, and share this video with anybody else that you know is struggling. May that be in Curly Girl Facebook groups or even in real life. Be that MVP in real life, ladies. We all love a good MVP. Must be you, right? So that's about it for today, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.